We try and basically give Dawa to the people. Alhamdulillah, we've had a good response. And one thing I can tell you, it's easy to get the message out. Honestly, it's easy. Alhamdulillah, I can say we've given the message out to hundreds of thousands of people. And the difficult thing is the follow-up. But I used to be very concerned about it. A sheikh in Saudi some time ago, he told me, don't worry about the follow-up. Leave it to Allah. Because it was really getting out of my hands. After 9/11, we were on talk shows and we used to get thousands of emails of people I wanted to know more, and it was just out of my capacity to follow up on everyone. But we continue to get the message out. And you know, people, once they find an attraction in it, they will start doing the search on the internet, or they'll start looking and asking about Islam. And just, even if the people don't necessarily become Muslim, once they hear about the values of Islam, they'll become sympathetic. And we will have more of a friendly environment. Just recently, I was with the Mexican government officials. I was invited for a breakfast, one of this interfaith things, and I happened to sit down with some of the state authorities for religion and what else. We were speaking about different issues. It was very interesting actually, that meeting, because for each of the states in Mexico, Mexico has 13 states, like in the U.S. system type, we have 30 states, and there was 11 of the 30 states, they have now formed an office for religious affairs. And these offices' reps were at the table. And I asked them straight off the bat, I said, has any one of you ever read the Quran? And no one had read the Quran. No one had even opened the Quran. So, and I said, I haven't done it yet, I need to send, they gave me their cards, and they want to receive a Quran. But the thing is, I told them, you know, one thing that the government can do, since our institutions have lost so much credibility, like the institutions of the government institutions, the government could now try and use all credible sources to implement, to help the Mexican people re-attain values. Because right now we have a campaign by the Ministry of Health, which is telling us how to wash our hands, with the swine flu and what else. I said, you know, it's not the same listening from some guy that you actually don't have any credibility in, or a political party that you just don't believe in, than having Buddha, for instance, what he has to say about cleanliness, or what Muhammad has to say about cleanliness, and there's so much that just a billboard, and they were interested. I need to get back to them, because sometimes the non-Muslims are more interested in doing things about Islam than the Muslims themselves. But that needs to change. And when Yusuf pulled me and told me about the project you're doing here, I said, SubhanAllah, it's by time. And I really hope it starts working, and it's really up to you brothers to really support my era. These brothers, honestly, they have a vision. They have what we call the social tact. You know, you need to know sometimes it could be just like giving candies to the neighbors, or which Yusuf has already implemented, or it could be smiling at the neighbors. Sometimes they always look at us like, so they get this idea about us which is wrong. So let's try and change that image about us, and we should have the upper hand in all affairs. The upper hand is better than the lower hand, and we're always getting the receiving end of everything for the last 100 years, and it's time this will change. And the only thing that will change this is if we start giving Dawa. The only thing that will give the izzah, the honor back to the Muslim Ummah, is the Dawa to the non-Muslim. Because there's still 75% of the world that don't know about Islam, and what they do know is from CNN, BBC, and it's a bad idea about Islam. جزاكم الله والسلام عليكم.